Episode 12. The Blood Price. The hospital. Fighting for Jace's life. Hospital room. Night machines beep. Tubes are connected to Jace, who lies unconscious, his skin pale. Jordan sits by his bedside, gripping his twin's hand. Jordan whispers, "You promised we'd do this together. Don't leave me now." Jamal watches from the doorway, fists clenched. The guilt is eating him alive. Cheryl arrives, her face unreadable. Cheryl, softly. "How bad is it?" Jordan wipes his eyes. Jordan, "They don't know if he'll make it." Jamal can't take it anymore. He storms out. Cheryl follows. Scene 2. Cheryl's warning exterior hospital parking lot. Night Jamal paces, his mind spinning with vengeance. Cheryl, "I know what you're thinking." Jamal glares. Jamal, "Then you know I'm going to kill Marcus." Cheryl sighs. Cheryl, "And then what? You think taking him out will end this?" Vincent, Caden, "They'll come for you next." Jamal scoffs. Jamal, "I don't care. They already took Jace from me." Cheryl steps closer. Cheryl, "Then fight smarter, not harder. I built an empire from nothing. You think I did that by being reckless? If you want to win, you need a plan." Jamal exhales sharply, knowing she's right. Jamal, "Then let's plan." Cheryl smirks. Scene 3. Darius at a Crossroads ENT. Caden's penthouse. Night Darius sits on the sleek leather couch, staring into his drink, watching the ice melt. The penthouse is dimly lit, the city skyline glowing through the massive windows behind him. Caden moves smoothly around the space, pouring himself another drink, his eyes never leaving Darius. He finally sits beside him, too close. Caden, softly persuasive. "You don't have to go back to that life, you know. Stay here. Stay with me." Darius exhales, rubbing his forehead. He feels exhausted, mentally drained from everything. The pressure, the choices, the weight of Marcus's threats, Jamal's war, the feeling that his life is spinning out of control. Darius heard muttering, "It's not that simple." Caden leans back, draping an arm over the back of the couch, his confidence unshaken. Caden, "It is. Think about it. No more drama, no more threats. You wouldn't have to worry about Jamal's enemies, your father's twisted mind games. Here, you're free." Darius lets out a bitter chuckle, swirling his drink. Darius, "Free? Or just in a different kind of cage?" Caden smirks, shifting closer. Caden, low, intimate. "That depends. Are you running from something? Or are you finally running toward what you actually want?" Darius lifts his gaze, locking eyes with him. There's something calculated behind Caden's charm, but there's also a part of Darius that feels drawn in. The chaos of his life has left him tired, and Caden is offering an escape. Caden tilts his head, watching him carefully. Caden, "I know you, Darius, better than Jamal ever will." Darius clenches his jaw, looking away. Caden reaches out and gently places a hand on Darius's knee, his touch lingering. Caden, "Stay." Darius hesitates, a storm raging inside him. He knows this moment means something. It's not just about tonight. It's about choosing a path. One road leads back to Jamal, to a fight that could destroy them both. The other? Darius isn't sure where it leads. And then, Caden moves in. He kisses Darius. It's slow at first, like he's testing the waters. Darius's breath hitches, his body tense, but he doesn't pull away. Instead, for a fleeting moment, he lets himself sink into it, just for a second. Then, Darius pulls back sharply, his eyes darting away. He stands up, running a hand over his face, his breathing uneven. Caden watches him, expression unreadable. Darius, hoarse, conflicted. I can't." Caden just smiles because he sees the doubt, the hesitation. Caden, calmly, knowingly, "Not yet." Darius doesn't respond. He just grabs his coat and walks out, his mind a tangled mess. As the door shuts behind him, Caden swirls his drink, a dangerous smirk forming on his lips. Because he knows one thing for sure, Darius is already slipping. Scene 4, Amber's Dilemma, in her hotel room night. Amber stares at her phone, a message from Marcus. Time to finish what we started. Then another message from Cheryl. You have one last chance to pick a side. Amber throws her phone across the room, breathing heavily. She made this mess. Now she has to choose, Marcus or Cheryl. Scene 5, the trap interior warehouse. Night. Jamal, Cheryl, and Jace's street contacts have gathered. This is war. Jamal. We take Marcus out first. Then we dismantle Vincent's empire. Cheryl. We need to make sure this is airtight. No room for error. Before they can continue, a gunshot rings out. They turn. Amber is standing at the door, gun in hand. Amber, coldly. You really thought I was going to choose you, Cheryl? Jamal's blood runs cold. Cheryl smirks. I hoped you'd be smarter than this. Suddenly, bam! The door bursts open. Vincent's men flood in. It's an ambush. Scene 6. The blood-price gunfire erupts. Jamal dives behind cover, shooting back. Cheryl takes out 2 men with precision. Amber moves toward Marcus, but bang! She gasps, blood spreading across her chest. Amber has been shot. She collapses to the ground. Marcus steps over her body unfazed. Marcus, to Jamal. This is your last warning. Walk away. Jamal, breathing heavily, raises his gun. Jamal, not a chance. Marcus smirks. Marcus, then die. Before Marcus can pull the trigger, bang! A bullet rips through Marcus's chest. He stumbles back, eyes wide. Behind him stands Darius, holding the smoking gun. Jamal and Marcus lock eyes one last time as Marcus collapses. Darius, shaking, looks at the gun in his hand. He just killed his own father. We end of episode 12. Marcus is dead, but at what cost? Darius pulled the trigger. Will he survive the fallout? Amber betrayed them, but she paid the price. Is she really dead? Vincent is still standing. What's his next move? Next episode, 13. Endgame. With Marcus gone, the city is up for grabs. But the war isn't over yet. The final betrayals are coming, and someone isn't making it to Season 2. Streets of Betrayal. We want to say thank you for being a part of our Ebony family. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and help us build our family.